So, yeah, it's only week 3, but their showdown Friday night in Stockton was absolutely huge. First quarter action, in fact, the very start of the game here, the opening kickoff, and a little trickery here by Milledgeville. The handoff, and it's Boyer who's going to take it to the house on the first play of the game, going 82 yards. Boyer also rushed for 130 yards and 2 TDs. Stockton not laying down, though. Andrew Haas picks up the interception here, and he's got a lot of running room. Great return here. Looks like he might go the distance, but he is chopped down. Milledgeville's defense staying strong, though, denying as Bryce I holds him on 4th down. Milledgeville posts a very impressive 34-8 win. Joining us now on the Sports Connection Hotline is Milledgeville coach Jason Roble. Jason, what a complete game by your guys against a quality team like Stockton. Did you in your wildest dreams imagine your team would win this game by such a big margin?
You always hope for that. You always hope for your team to show up at the right time, but I knew Stockton's a tough opponent, and they were going to make it hard on us, to have a game like that. But I'm real happy that we showed up in every facet of the game. Finally, we've been waiting for our guys to do this, and they did it at the right time.
And what a start to the game tonight with Carson Boyer returning the opening kickoff for a touchdown. How much of a lift did that give your guys right off the bat?
Well, I'm a sort of coach that you return the opening kickoff, and sometimes you experience a letdown after that. So we always talk about, hey, if we're fortunate enough to get a kick return for a touchdown, we've got to keep playing like it's 0-0. So that was, it's a big lift in the moment, but our guys it's sort of been drilled in their head that we just got to keep playing and the score 0-0 because I've seen oftentimes you have a opening kick return like that, and you sort of you take it down a notch, and against a team like Stockton, you can't do that. So it was great to get a good lead and be able to protect that lead, but our guys just kept playing hard and then didn't really let up because they knew Stockton come back at any time.
Stockton has had your number in recent years, but then again, Stockton has had pretty much everyone's number. Was there a mental hurdle that your team needed to get over with Stockton, and do you think this win can propel your guys forward?
I hope so. I think you go back a couple years ago, we had some groups that you just walked down to Stockton field or you walked across the sidelines from the Blackhawks, and sometimes you just felt like they already had a 10, 20-point lead on you or whatever, just because the name's on their chest. But this group of guys we have now, they went toe-to-toe with them last year, and we lost a close one last year against them. So I don't know if they had that maybe in their head. They were hungry to prove that they could beat Stockton and beat a quality team, and that was their number one goal going into this first third of the season is to start 3-0, and they did it against 3 quality opponents.
Your program has been on the rise in recent years, going from 3 wins to 4 to 5, and then last year you won 8 games. Is it safe to say you have this program where you want it right now?
Yeah, we're heading the right direction. Definitely. It was a long struggle there when we had a lot of numbers issues, back in the 2010 and 11 range. And, as a coach, we were just trying to keep the program afloat, keep kids out. And sometimes when you're trying to keep kids out, you sort of sacrifice some of your principles. And it took us a little bit of a while to get rid of those demons. Kids, they didn't live up to the expectations once we started to get numbers back, and we wanted to because they had learned some bad habits. But we had to do that to keep our program going. And now we have some groups that we've had some expectations, what our coaches' expectations on our staff, what we expect from the kids, and they've been living up to it. And this group has put a lot of time in the off season, and they've been a great. This group of seniors has been a great role model for the younger kids.
Our thanks to Coach Roble for joining us.